Hello my friends and welcome to Lego Fortnite. I'm so happy to see you here today. Today we have a lot to do. There is a new update, and even if this video isn't new when you're seeing it, there is still a lot to do. We're going to be talking about especially one thing, the launch pad and how to get it. See, I know that there is a lot of people that struggle to find this launch pad in their items, so I'm going to tell you what you need in order to build this launch pad. I'm also going to tell you everything that's new in the update, and then, my friends, we're going to test something they're not talking about in the update, but let's talk about that in a minute. So let's see. In order to build this launch pad, you need 4 copper bar, 1 silk fabric, and 8 flax wood. So I'm just going to be splitting this. So this is 1 of these, exactly 4 of these, and 3 of these. So this is enough to build 1 of these jump pads. One thing I also noticed that there's music in the background in the game now. There wasn't any music before, and I can't turn it off, even though I in my settings have music completely turned off. So I'm not going to be overlaying my own music until that problem is fixed. And one thing I'm really looking forward to, let's just going to talk to Ola and see. She also has some food, but I'm going to ask her to get a new job, because one thing that there is new in this game is that they can smelt metal, and this is supposed to be working now. Oh, 3 days to smelt metal. I'm going to be saying, how's your job? And then there's new sound effects for this as well, but I'm also going to say that she can smelt metal as well, like this. I don't know how many. I should be testing this out to see how much metal I can get. I have so much food. I'm going to be testing out to see how many I can put on. Let's talk jobs, help the village, refining jobs, smelt metal. I'm just going to be putting as many as possible on this. Guys and girls, we have a problem now because my house is up there. And I no longer... I'd actually still have my grappler, but the grappler is no longer rechargeable by putting it in the chest. But be honestly, guys, we knew that that was going to happen. So I'm so happy we got this solution instead. We got the jump pad. And I know that the grappler thing was just something we had for a minute. And I'm thinking that I'm going to be working on some sort of design that I'm going to be using for all my jump pads. If you have made it this far in the video, please consider subscribing to the video. I'm just under 500 subscribers, so if you are subscribing now, maybe I'm also still under 1,000 subscribers, and you can be one of the 1,000 OG subscribers to the channel. Thank you if you consider subscribing, but let's just get on with the videos. Now I'm just freestyling here. I know there is new floors. This is a new floor design, this is a new floor design, but I'm just going to be testing out, I want something special for all the jump pads. Maybe I should do frost pine actually, but that means I need to go to the top here in order to get that frost pine. Luckily I have stairs up here, because try to imagine if I didn't have any stairs up to my house and I needed to get up here without the grappler. That would be so annoying. But I'm really so happy that they worked on a permanent solution for getting around, and the jump pads are super cool to be using. Luckily, I stocked up on. There's also a new font in here. I stocked up on so much copper, so I have so much of these things I need, and I still also have this one. I think I'm going to be using the frost pine one, because I have never used frost pine before, and then I can use it for my jump pads to be something special. I don't know what you think about my jump pad design. And then we have this in the middle right here, and then I think maybe even put on some fences. There should be new fences as well. I don't know if there is. No, maybe not any new fences. I don't have any wood, but let's see how high it actually gets. How do I mark where to get this? I need this. I don't have any wood. Oh, let's test another thing that they don't mention in the pad notes. Can you still use the sword to chop down wood? That will be so exciting to see. What do you think? Yes, still you can use the sword. I'm so happy with that. I'm so happy. I've been using the sword forever to chop down this. This is such a great thing that it's still here. I'm using usually hitting number 5. That's my grappler normally. Okay, one thing that's also has been changed in the update that's not mentioned in anywhere is that the last time I saw, you cannot go log out and log in again in order to get daytime. So one thing I really hope that they fixed is the amount of time. Oh, I can't do that because I can't attach this. Should have done it on the inside. I don't really know yet how I'm going to be building it, so we are just freestyling this together right here and thinking on how we're going to build it. Maybe this should actually be built on this side in order to be sustainable. How do you... I'm just going to be attaching this to there maybe, and then just going to be putting this underneath just to make sure. They should have. They're saying they worked on the snapping thing. I don't know really yet what they meant by working on it. Now let's see how high I can go. Oh, that's such a nice thing. I can just do this. I think I will go one down from here. So just to be exact, I'm going to be using this. This is very hard to do. It's not overly high. You can jump on this. There's so much music in this game now. I really don't like it. I like to add my own music and have no music when I'm playing. So that's a thing. I really hope that they enable me to turn that off. Why can't I build here? Like this. Now let's see if I put a jump pad on this. What? So the idea is that when you go out here, I can go up here and it's not even all the way up. So up here, whoa, lag, and up here, and then I think I'll go down one. So how does this work? There. I didn't bring any more silk fabric. Whoa! What's happening? What? That was the craziest bug I've ever seen. Well, luckily I got that on video. So, but I can't really go out and in again in order to get daylight time. Luckily I have so much of the silk fabric here, so I could just keep building all of these. Up here. Oh, I'm going to be... I have to learn this jump technique. Up here, and then up here. So, it's just a new meta we have to learn, everyone. And then up here, and then all the way up. That's so nice. I actually think that it feels like a better way to do this. And you don't take any fall damage if you land on these, so that's nice. Okay, let's now we talked about, I'm going to be refining those in a minute. So let's talk about some of all the other updates that in this it's in this Lego update, and then I'm just going to be looking for a cave while we're doing this. I'm just going to be they're still new to me. Up here. I'm just going to be in my house. So see, the first of all the updates that you can hear that there's new villages. We have bush ranger. Okay, there's a new sound for Hungary as well. We have bush ranger, rustler, and tomato heads that you can get as potential villagers, and you can now remove villagers directly just by hitting the remove on them after you remove their bed. So that's also a lot of quality life updates. There's something called hermit crabs that can attack villagers, and villagers can now work the metal smelter as I showed you, and we're going to be seeing how much stuff they're going to generate for me. Blasters, you know, the blast core rollers, they are talking about they have ventured outside of the cave. So let's going to test that in a minute. We're going to go for the desert to see if they are going to get outside of the cave. And one thing other that has been changed is that brutes are now able to be found inside of caves. So that's crazy. I felt like here, I don't know if you felt like it as well, but I felt like the nighttime has become shorter. Maybe. I knew before the daytime was only 8 minutes, so maybe look at the timer down here right now. If that is the case, I'm not editing my video that much, so let's see if there's 8 minutes from now and then it's nighttime again. So there's something about they fixed something with attacks that should be more consistently. Sheep and cows and chickens will no longer walk over fences. So this means that we can actually maybe build some farms and like put in farms and put in sheep and cows inside of our farms. I'm going to be testing that sometime in the future. So well, the nearby creatures will no longer accidentally get eliminated when a creature just... I don't know exactly what that means. And rams have more health, so that's the snow sheep, let's call them that. And something that I really like, that you can turn on and turn off the fire, and if you have any bones you can just drop them in the fire, and then you can burn all the skeleton bones and all the pickaxes when you don't need them anymore. Sadly, you cannot repair anything. That I'm really sad about that. And then there's of course all the new building pieces. It's not that much, to be honest. It's just some small floors and some walls that has been missing from the parts we already have. So it's not because there's new designs, it's just missing parts we have been missing all the time. I don't see any new like let's call them like new stuff. It's just missing parts. Snapping mode should be easier. I haven't tested it yet, so let's see if that is actually easier in the future. And thrusters, balloon switches and all that in the toys, if you destroy that now, you should be getting back the materials which you didn't do before. But that only works, take mind that only works on newly built thrusters and newly built toys, and not toys before this update that's been. Now we're going to test something that's not in the release note. It is that I want to see if everything respawns in cages. Caves, not cage. Oh, see, that's one of the new rollers outside of cave. That's so cool. So you can actually farm blast core without getting into caves. That's... oh! This is so cool. You can farm so much flex with those guys. Oh, that's so super cool. How much did I just... oh, I got blast core, and that's so cool. I love that. That's... oh, I really, really love that thing. Let's go down here to see, because... let's go down to see if there is... I'm hot? Why am I hot? Oh, I haven't too cooled. Okay, one thing that they also updated, I can walk and heal with food now. Let's see one thing that I really wanted to see. Did resources respawn? No, they did not. This is an empty cave. I know this is an empty cave, but resources did not respawn in cages. Not cages, I'm so stupid. In caves and grottos. In these parts, there's no respawn resources. Yeah, okay, that's that's not what I was wanting to see, but maybe in the future they will actually respawn, or maybe they have set a respawn time from today that maybe this will respawn in the future. I really hope so. Luckily there was no brutes down here. So other changes that has been is that depositing items in chests should automatically stack together, so that when you put something in a let's test that. Do I have a chest? Bum 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 bum. I guess this counts as a... This is a chest. So if I deposit this and deposit this... Oh, that's so... Oh, that's so cool! That's... Oh, that's so nice. Oh, that's... I love that. That's the best thing ever. Let's see if when I pick stuff up, if that... I don't know if that already stacked them. That is such a nice thing. Chest rewards should have been improved. This is all a chest, so let's see if the rewards over here has been improved. I don't know if this has been taken before. Maybe it has. Let's see. Oh, it takes much longer time to open the chest now. Why can't I... Okay, it breaks. There's a... Is this an improvement? Doesn't feel like an improvement. I feel like my durability on my sword is even better. Maybe the durability buffs I put on the sword is even better. I feel like it. I don't know anymore. I don't know exactly if that's the truth. So and fried eggs, it takes less time to eat, and fried eggs also only take one egg to make and not several eggs to make. Before it was 2 eggs, now it is 1 egg. There's been adjusted some other details as well. That is everything from the release notes. So we learned that the caves do not respawn. Now I have to find my way back. So this flexwood here, can we tilt? Yeah, yes, man. You can still chop it down with the sword. So also, can you see the flexwood has a new design now, like this? So if you are missing the toy part here, make sure that you have all the parts. The silk fabric here is by gathering the silk from spiders. What is this? Oh yeah, there's also map changes. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a lot of changes to the design on the map. Oh, we need to see if they put a map inside the cave. That's also and also you can do this. You can ping now. If you have multiplayers in here, you can ping in the game. That's... Oh, there's such a lag still, so I don't know if that is any improvement. Let's see if maps work down here. That's one thing I have been wanting, because I know that my son and the kids have a very hard time by finding the way around. No, there's no map in the cave. Sadly, no map in the cave. Crossbows should also be a bit slower. I'm not going to be... what's the way? This way. I'm not going to be building what's it called? A launch pad here, but I'm going to be taking home some more flexwood, and then we're going to be building a lot, or I am going to be building a lot of launch pads in the future. So flexwood has just become a resource that suddenly I have a use for. Before, I don't really have a use. I didn't have a use for flexwood before. I didn't use it for anything because I didn't play with the toy section at all, and I think flexwood is only like used in the toy section. So really not anything that I've been used before, but now I really have a use for it. So I'm going to take all of this flexwood with me home. Also, one of the most important things that's in the release notes is that you have to subscribe to this channel in order to get really good luck in the future. Oh, that's of course not a... That's not... Yeah, that's just a joke. That was not even funny. I really tried. So, but yeah, if you have seen this far in the video, then really consider subscribing. Now we have to go back to the base because there's something I wanted to continue improving on. I wanted to see if there's So if you... I can see, of course, by looking at this now and running, it will take a long time without the grappler, of course. But I just, like, all of a sudden have a use for... I have an idea because I have this empty building in the middle. Oh, I think I can build one here. I think that my son wouldn't mind that I built one on top of his roof here. Like this, and then I would have this to keep the design the same, and then this in the middle. I know exactly where I want the next one to be. It is kind of stupid to build them in the desert because there is these natural okay, so you don't have the grappler. You need to like really think on where to land, because I can't really... Oh, I can jump out here. I want to have... I have this dojo in the middle of my base here, and I didn't know what to put up on the deck up here on the top, but now I know exactly what to put here. Like right here, exactly what to put right here. In the middle, I need, of course... Is this in the middle? I hope this is in the middle. I need, of course, one of these, and then I need it to be in the middle. And I think the design is lacking something. I think I need some sort of like stair design up for them. Maybe doing this, and this. I don't know. But these, I'm going to be building so many of these jumping stations, or what you call them. So, let's go back to the base and then just see if I still know how to do this jumping thing. So, let's go. This is the new meta. Jump, jump, and jump up here. Yeah, I think I'm going to be learning it. I have a problem though in the future. I'm just not going to be going up in my super high tallest village. So maybe leave a comment if you think that I should chop it down or what I should do with that. It could be a cool video to chop this entire build down to see where it lands. So leave a comment below if you think that's something I should do. So I really think that the daylight time, there's no release note about this, but I think the daylight time has been extended to be more than just 8 minutes. This really feels like it's being more than 8 minutes. Now we have a full chest of burgers, and I'm going to be putting... Is it going to be nighttime now? Just when I said it was, felt like it was longer now. So I really feel like I'm missing the grappler going around, because I had the grappler before. Just as you can see, I only have 23 shots. And when I put it in here and get it back, I still only have 23 shots. Maybe I think that there was some argument to be made that they should have extended how many shots to have in the grappler, because I don't think that I'm going to be building the grappler anymore. Actually, I don't think I'm going to be walking around with the grappler, because what's the point of having something that just runs out of these grapples? So maybe if the grappler had like 60 charges instead of 30. Tell me what you think. I also think that the grappler is quite expensive in copper, because if I had to use a grappler to go all the way to the desert to find more copper and go back again, I had to use 2 or 3 grapplers to go all the way there and all the way back. So I need to spend like 8 or yeah, what is it? Is it 3 or 4 per piece? I think it's, maybe they lowered it. Yeah, 3. Okay, I think it was 4 before. Maybe, I don't really know. So maybe, it's 9 copper or something. Maybe he's 51% done. So that's Meowskulls. Raptor. I also put Aura to work on this. 40% done on the oven. See, I think I put her to... Oh, I probably need more metal smelters. But take a look at this here. What I talked about before. Have this bone. And then you just put it on the fire. And look at it. It burns now. And then just in 2 seconds, then it will... Bum bum bum. Then it's gone. Oh, I like this very, very much. What's that? Oh, that's my ping. Okay. So now it's getting nighttime again, and I don't really have a watch on to tell me how long it's been since I talked about the last time the hour and out. But I know that you cannot go in and out again. At least, maybe I'll just try to log in and out again to see if I'm right. And I'm back, but I can't do. Oh, I know the login time has been. See, all my builds are gone, it looks like. Then it starts to render in. The login time on the server has been greatly reduced. It's so slow now. Maybe we can... I don't... let's see... who worked at the metal smelter? Who worked at the... It was our, I think. Our... Oh, that doesn't work. It just resets the timer, actually. So we know that now that you can just log out and in again to get daylight time, and that's going to be somewhat of a tough thing. Maybe the one thing that I'm going to be saddest about, because I really like to make videos for you guys that's more brighter, and when I'm just logging in and out to get better thumbnails, that's also going to be a problem. But I'm just going to have to wait every time until it gets daylight in order to make that stuff instead. I think the graphics felt like it's kind of prettier or something. There's also another general fixes they have done. Like, of course, I said that you can put this on the campfire, and you know what? Have you seen something that's missing on my... If you've ever seen just one single video of mine before, you know that every time I log in and out, Guttle Team Leader just respawned but directly where I was. And you know what? She doesn't do that anymore, so I'm just so happy that she's not in the way all the time. So Cuddle Team Leader is gone for my sake. That's just super cool. And there's also they have been fixing a lot of the other exploits, so you cannot like destroy these metal smelters and so on and get the resources just by logging out and in again. And there's also things that you can remove the village square, but just be careful when you do that, you lose all the village progress. But as far as I know, you also get all of the things like from the village square again. I don't exactly know. There's also been fixing a lot of issues. I have a lot of bugs in the game, but and the supply drop should be fixed and so on. Dynamic foundations and so on should be fixed. So there's a lot of quality items that should have been fixed in the game, but that's I don't really want to mention all of them. If you have seen so far in my video, then please consider liking and subscribing the video. Thank you for watching so long, and if you have any idea for another build I'm going to do in the future, please leave them in the comments. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.